Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am BlueRoseXD13 and I am doing a Q&A because we reached 300 subscribers. So I have 11 questions. Well, actually some of these have multiple questions, but 11 different people ask questions. So, first question is from originally Soda Tabs, but they changed their username. I think it's Soda Caps now, so just correction. 4 questions on this. Question 1, how do you make the mask? I assume you're talking about this mask that I'm currently wearing. I followed a tutorial, but it wasn't very good, so I kind of had to do some stuff myself, so I was actually thinking about posting a tutorial of this. So yeah, I might post a tutorial, I guess, if I feel like it. But yeah, I just say look up a tutorial and then you'll get the idea and then you can probably figure the rest out yourself. Question 2, what are your fears if you have any? Well, when I went to Portugal, I realized I have a fear of heights. I was just like, oh, could totally fall down there. So there's that. That's kind of all that I can think of right now. Question 3, what does my art taste like? Jolly Rancher gummies. I'll put the art here. This is your art tastes like Jolly Rancher gummies. Question 4, what candy took the longest to make? This one, definitely. This took me, well, I didn't really keep track, but it took me 3 separate days. Not all day, but I took breaks in between. It took me 3 days. It's a few hours of work each day. So I wasn't really keeping track, but yeah, that's at least what I think. Drugways Troll asked, top 5 bands. 1 is definitely My Chemical Romance. Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco. I don't know if this counts, because it's not really a band, but it's a musical artist. Her name's Otto, and she does Japanese music, which is very, very different from what I usually listen to. I don't know how to say this, but I want to say it's pronounced Bambi, B-A-M-B-D-I. This is how you spell it. Can I eat your bracelets? Alright, next question from Moshi C. Foxy. There's 3 questions. Question 1, why did your art style change? I made that one video where I looked through my old art, and that's all from a year ago, but it changed because that did not look like a person. Whenever I draw people, mostly, obviously. The face did not look right. The eyes were either way too close or way too far apart, which is obviously not right. And the mouth was way too low. Sometimes you couldn't even see it because it was on top of the line that defined the chin. It didn't make any sense. So, yeah, obviously that evolved, and here I am, I guess. Drippy Monkey VR asked, are you my biggest fan? Yes, I drew your profile picture. So, Axolotl King asked, what's your favorite color? 2 questions, actually. One is, what's your favorite color? Favorite color is black, obviously, but I don't know if that counts, so if you want actual color, then it's red. Also, spicy or sweet? Sweet, definitely, because I cannot eat anything spicy. This is from Misty Mist. How did you tell your parents you're part of LGBTQ? Because I don't know how to tell mine. Alright, story time, I guess. So, I'm in therapy. I told my therapist, right? And then they were like, oh, do you want me to email your mom and say that you want to tell her something? Just be prepared for it, I guess. So I was like, oh, yeah, sure. So they were they emailed my mom and was like, hey, Blue Rose wants to tell you something. So then my mom asked me about it, during roller derby. And was like, yeah, so your therapist emailed me about this. What is this? And I'm like, I'll tell you later, it kind of went like that. So I told my sister, I was like, dude, mom got an email from my therapist about being trans, right? So should I come out to her right now? And then she was like, I don't know, do whatever the hell you want. So I was like, okay. So then going home, we were like getting in the car. It was really awkward. I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you that thing that my therapist mentioned, right? So then I was like, I'm gonna tell my sister, I was like, dude, do this with me. We went 1, 2, 3, and I just said, I'm trans. And then my sister said, Blue Rose is trans. My mom was like, oh, I didn't expect that. And that was kind of the whole thing. We literally just went 3, 2, 1, I'm trans. I'm sure that was not helpful, but I knew that my parents supported LGBTQ. There's that. I would say if your parents are homophobic, then don't do that, I think. So yeah, just like make sure that they support first. I don't know what you want to do to tell them, but maybe get your sister and then do a count of 3 and say I'm trans. Because I guess that kind of worked. I'm sure my parents are watching this too. So hi, I guess if you see this, don't tell me that you watched it. Hot Wings Lover asked, how did you know you were trans? I'm not totally sure, but I think it kind of went like, I always knew that there was like something different, you know? So it was like, oh yeah, I'm not normal. There's something different and I need to find out what that is, right? I learned about LGBTQ like a lot more, you know? And then I was like, oh, so maybe it's like gender. So at first I was gender fluid and I used any pronouns and I did not care. Then I was like, oh wait, maybe I don't like she. So I was like, okay, so I guess that means he, they. That's where I am right now. So yeah, I don't really know if that answered it, but like, I'm not totally sure how I knew. But I just like knew that something was different and I was like, oh yeah, I'm trans, that makes sense. Bamdi asked, what's your favorite Pierce the Veil song or music video? So I've got 2 favorite Pierce the Veil songs. 1 is Bulls in the Bronx, and 2 is Floral and Fading. And my favorite music video is probably Past the Nirvana, because two main reasons. 1, because the clown girl at the beginning, this girl, is really cool. And 2 is because of that one part in the end, like kind of I think that's in the bridge, and he's like in the room with all the mirrors. It's this part. It's really, really cool, and I just really like it. Favorite My Chemical Romance album and or song? This is hard. Probably Welcome to the Black Parade. And my favorite song, Vampire Money. Vague Femboy. What are your thoughts on the band Avenged Sevenfold? I am not familiar with that band. So it's next day, because I had to go. I listened to them, and like they're not bad. I don't know how to say this, but this is their username. Favorite concert I've been to. So far, I've been to I think like 5 or 6 concerts. So currently my favorite one that I've been to, definitely Pierce the Veil. It was awesome because I love Pierce the Veil too, so that was really special. Rotten Corpse asked, what do you use to edit your videos? I use CapCut for all my videos, but when CapCut got deleted, I think it was like Vlo or something, it's basically the same. And those are all the questions that I got. I hope you have a great rest of your day.